Hello everyone, so I'm back with our first emotional intelligence competency called emotional self-awareness. I am Sadia Beg, welcome. Imagine that you had a very rough day. You were called to the principal's office because your child got involved in a fight at the school. While sitting there in the principal's office receiving information about the incident, you were getting embarrassed over the whole situation. On your way home, you can feel that the embarrassment is now turning into anger, and you unleashed all your anger on your child. When you get home, your child rushes towards his room sobbing. While you're sitting with a glass of water and your nerves begin to calm down, you can feel that you might have overreacted in the situation. Now you are sitting with feeling of guilt and regret over the whole situation. So you decide to go and talk to your kid, and after speaking with him, you find out that it wasn't entirely his fault anyways. Kids were just being kids in the playground. Now it becomes even more difficult for you to get out of these feelings of regret, shame, and guilt. You feel completely exhausted. This is a perfect example of how a lack of emotional self-awareness can lead us towards impulsive reaction that forces us into a series of negative emotional experiences. Emotional self-awareness is basically our ability to connect to our emotions and be aware of our internal emotional state. It's our ability to take our internal temperature. Emotional self-awareness makes it possible for us to know exactly where an emotion is coming from in a situation and how should we handle it. In the exact same situation, if you had a practice of emotional self-awareness, you will be aware that a feeling of embarrassment is creeping into your consciousness, sitting there listening to the principal. But you will hold back your reaction because you know that you haven't heard the whole story and you haven't had both perspectives in the story. This initial holding back of your impulsive reaction will save you from a lot of energy drainage that you could experience if you would choose to act impulsively. A practice of emotional self-awareness saves us from putting our energy into negative behaviors. After a practice of emotional self-awareness, it becomes clear to us which thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are emotionally energizing for us and which of those are emotionally draining for us. It helps us create space in our consciousness for more positive experiences rather than the negative energy draining ones. So if you are interested in developing a solid emotional self-awareness, you are most welcome to contact me on the information in the description box. Until next time, take care.